Hello and welcome to a new modern video, and today we are playing the deck that was the one big menace in modern, the best deck in modern I would say, during like 2019, some point, 2018, 2019, right before Phoenix took over the format, and together with KCI probably Humans was the best deck, and now that Fury is gone we can play this again. So we have a familiar mana base with a lot of rainbow lands and the new rainbow lands, so we have so many rainbow lands. As you can see, we are not even playing Ancient Ziggurat, so we can hardcast like Dismember or what have you. The 1-drops are the same that we all know and love, but we have a lot of new cards. So first of all, Inti, Seneschal of the Sun. It's a 2-mana 2/2. Whenever you attack with any creature, it doesn't have to be Inti, you can discard a card, put a +1/+1 counter an attacking creature that gains trample until end of turn, and whenever you discard a card for whatever other reason, you exile the top card of your library and you may play that turn. So this is a very good card. It's making waves in Pioneer and well, maybe even in Modern. Lavinia, Azorius, Renegade, Vintage All-Star. This is basically here to punish Cascade decks, so your opponents can cast non-creature spells with mana value greater than the number of lands that player controls, so good against some parts of Amulet and Tron. And then whenever an opponent casts a spell, if no mana was spent to cast it, counter the spell. Very good against Cascade and very good against, well, Amulet versus the Paths. Jirina, Dauntless General. Wow, there's so many new cards. 2-mana 2/2. We have a lot of 2-mana 2/2, right? So we are playing like Merfolk. On ETB, exile player's graveyard, but by sacrificing, humans you control gain hexproof and indestructible. So your classic anti-wrath or anti-fury technology that is also mainly a graveyard hate main deck. I don't love this card, and this version has 3. This is from a 5/4 with Magic Online. And the newest card, Kellan Dunning Traveler. This has an adventure that is for a green mana, create X map tokens where X is 1 plus the number of opponents who control an artifact. So at least you create 1 map token. This is sneakily another turn 1 play, which is kind of cute, but also like we only have 4 lands that cast it. So let's see. The other part is a 2/3. Whenever it attacks, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card with mana value 3 or less, that's 37 cards out of our deck, you can put it into your hand, otherwise you might put it into your graveyard. So this is our card advantage engine, and it's pretty nice actually. Also it's a 2-drop, but we have more 2-drops. So Coppercoat Vanguard, we know this one from Pioneer, right? +1/+0 to other humans and Ward 1. This one is very good. Thalia's Lieutenant or Lieutenant if you are British. Reflector Mage we all know. Adeline I think we all know by now. And Extraction Specialist, Pioneer, All-Star, La Secuestra Niños, 3/2 lifelink, ETB, return a 2-mana or less creature. So all of this, well, not the vials. And then Anointed Peacekeeper. I really like this card. Basically is 3-mana 3/3 vigilance, which is big. Where you look at your opponent's hand and then you name a card. That's like the Sorcerer's Spyglass Aztecs, and it says the spells cost 2 more with the chosen name are 2 more to cast and 2 more to activate the abilities. So basically you name Crashing Footfalls and suddenly they cannot really cascade. Our cyborg, well, Dauntless Dismantler. Artifact your opponent control, enter the battlefield tapped, and X white, sacrifice Dauntless Dismantler, destroy each artifact with mana value X. So this is an anti-Ursa Saga technology, of course, kind of like the ape, the Mox ape, the Mox monkey. Drannith Magistrate, Commander All-Star, Sanctifier en-Vec, All-Star, Dismember, Magus of the Moon, and Meddling Mage. So Meddling Mage is now in the sideboard. There's no Phantasmal Image, there's no Meddling Mage. This is exciting. Humans was a very beloved deck by many, and let's see what it does nowadays. We are playing 3 planes, that's crazy. Also no Thalia. 0 Thalias here. Do you see a Thalia? There's no Thalias. It's crazy to me that this Jira whatever thing, Jirina, is better than Thalia. I cannot believe that. I will not believe that. I choose to not believe that. But also, how many X1s can you play in a deck, right? Like none of these cards die to either Bowmasters or Grand 6. Noble does. And Champion can. But it's very interesting to play cards that do not die to those, and I think that's the reason to not play Thalia. Okay, first hand on the draw with double Aether Vial. I think we can keep this one. Aether Vial is just so good. Also, like, we play so many 2-drops now that not having Aether Vial or Noble Hierarch seems like a terrible choice. So problems with humans has been Fury, but also like Ragavan, like you don't really have a good answer for Ragavan, especially on the draw. Like, yeah, you can play Champion of the Parish and block, but playing blockers against Ragavan decks are not usually, it's not usually a winning strategy. We will see what happens. So Secluded Courtyard is I think it's literally the same text. No, it also activates abilities, so it's not exactly the same text as Unclaimed Territory. It's very close to it. Okay, we are drawing a lot of Jirinas, which is legendary, so not so great. But Aether Vial seems very, very great. I like this art better than this one, I think. Yeah. So Coppercoat is nice. One thing about how Ward works, you cannot really go like flash this in response to fizzle your spell. It's not hexproof. So the ward has to be in the creature whenever the spell is played to trigger, basically. So can we draw a land? No. Okay. Let's go with the double Aether Vial. And I don't think in this version of the deck you are incentivized to get vials up to 2. Like, up to 3, sorry. To 2 always. But yeah, that's what I think. This could be Basic Forest. Basic Forest. Pontha? Is this red green Pontha? Okay, Blood Moon. No problem, we have a mono red card in our hand. And double Aether Vial, like I think we're fine. But Blood Moon, huh? So we're playing Pontha versus humans, like old school model, it seems. Can I draw a land here? Another Aether Vial? And that's it, that's the cards I want to draw. Like, I wouldn't mind another Aether Vial. Okay, land. Let's play Inti here. And should I play Coppercoat Vanguard already? As mentioned, to have the... I think so. So, like, the ward ability is important. I think having it... So, basically, they have to kill the Coppercoat, but that will allow us to attack with Inti and start getting some triggers in. I think this is the best way forward. Also, again, with no Fury in the format, it's not like, oh, I need to only play instant speed. Well, Fury on paper used to have flash a lot, but that's a different conversation. I'm not going to do the classic, oh, end step and activate my vial, maybe I have something, hahaha, I'm so smart. Because we are not Craig Wesco here. Also, like, in paper, I don't know. I think there's more bluffing potential in paper. Here, the F6 gains are so big. I cannot ignore that. What do you have for green, and red? Like, my mind is so wired to cube, I'm thinking about Courser of Crewfish. But I don't think that's it. This could be like a Chandra? What are we playing? No Glory Bringer, that would be on 5. Esika's Chariot. Fable with 1 extra mana, okay. Fable of the Mirror Breaker, that's fine. So we are going to say yes on one vial, no on the other. So this one, no. This one is the no one, and the other one is the yes one. Okay, yes, no, and yes, yes and no. Let me... Okay, hexproof and indestructible. So I guess I could use Jirina. I'm going to discard the land, attack with both, and make the Coppercoat... No, make the Inti bigger, right? Because it has ward, and the other one doesn't. And some... Oh, here comes the bolt. Okay, now what I want to do is flashing Jirina. Yes. I don't know if it's the ugly one. Okay, exile your graveyard, and sacrifice it. So now our opponent cannot really block. The problem is we are going to use Inti, but we are not really going to be able to take advantage of the card because there's a low chance we can play whatever we exile with it. Okay, our opponent only has 2 cards left. I may play Coppercoat just to make this bigger and don't really worry about leaving Jirina for another removal spell. Exile the graveyard, this resolves, and that resolves. And we discard the Secluded Courtyard and make the Inti bigger. Okay, so that Blue Moon is not really doing much. And here we are hitting... Well, we will play discarding a land and hitting another land with Inti. Wonderful. So Blue Moon is really annoying. Like, usually you cannot really play with a Blue Moon play, but we were very smart and decided to start on a double Aether Vial hand. So props to us for being such a visionaries. Okay, I said I was going to Coppercoat Vanguard and I forgot about that. Now maybe we will Jirina. Change of plans. I mean, if they go for a Glorybringer... No, if they go for a Glorybringer, I will Coppercoat Vanguard because they are not going to be able to pay. Well, they could stack the triggers, such as... They get the Goblin Summon token, but I don't think it works. I don't think it works because our Ward trigger will go on the Stark first. Okay, what now? 4 mana. 5 mana. Glorybringer. Oh, Elder God. Oh my god, that one is good. Can we beat that? Like, for real? I mean, we can with Reflector Mage. So I should pump my Vial up to 3. Oh, no Mantis Rider either. That was a classic. Oh, no Kitesail Freebooter. Wow. So many classic cards that are not here now. Okay, Reflector Mage. Reflector Mage. Not that. This is a 5-3. 5 flash in a Coppercoat Vanguard will get bigger. So I'm going to attack with Inti and discard and probably use Jirina to make it indestructible if they block. So we are using Jirina as a, like, I don't know, a combat trick. I don't really want to hit anything, I just want to make my things bigger. Like, I cannot play that Adeline, which would have been awesome, by the way. No, not really awesome, right? Because they could have blocked the token, and that sucks. Coward. Probably right for them. Also, this Coppercoat Vanguard should have been on the battlefield. Right? No, not this one, the other one. It's an 0-4 that we cannot really play. So the problem with Elder Gargaroth is that it has vigilance. So they can now attack, trigger it, and then attack again? Then block with it, sorry. That doesn't sound fair to me. What can we do here? If we just draw Reflector Mage 1 of 4, we win. If we draw... I'm not blocking here, I don't think. What are they going to do? Make a beast, gain life, or draw a card? Those are all good options. So let's see what they choose. Gain 3 life, okay. Go up to 9, virtually 12. And we go down to 10. Let's see what they have in the second main. I think if we draw Reflector Mage, we just basically win. We draw any other thing, well, maybe not so much. Wow, the One Ring. Now we don't win. Still think we win with a Reflector. Maybe we don't. It's very funny because it doesn't have Ward 3, it has 3 Ward 1s. So that's extremely funny actually. Reflector Mage. Usually that would have been a very good draw. Regardless, I think I'm attacking with Inti just to cycle the Horizon Canopy because it doesn't do anything for us. And making Inti bigger sounds like a great idea. Let me discard Horizon Canopy. Maybe hit a Plains. I would like a Plains. Cavern of Souls. That Blue Moon is being so annoying. They didn't block, which I mean totally makes sense. Next turn we are going to use Jirina to block stuff and trade. But they are going to make a copy with the reflection, and that's not easy to beat for us. So the One Ring seems to be another card that's very hard for us to beat as humans in general. Maybe humans is not great after all. I mean, we have not lost this game, but our opponent has 5 cards in hand, and we don't. So that's not great. They are going to copy the Elder Gargaroth and attack for 1,000,000. And we are going to attack for a bunch on the backswing. So I'm happy about that. And we are going to kill their board. Take 6 in the process. Oh my god, they are so smart. That's very smart actually. That's a very good attack on their part. Damn it. Opponent. That was a good attack. Another One Ring? Oh my god, we're not beating this. I mean, with a Reflector Mage that we can put into play in response to the activation, maybe. But that second One Ring was really throwing me off. Yeah, I think it's just Reflector Mage or bust. Did I assign my own graveyard? Oh, because my opponent has hexproof. That's so funny. Sorry, protecting from everything. Oh, this is so slow. No. Okay, we have a plan. I really love calling the cards. It's just so funny. It's my favorite part of making content. Okay, so remember, if we flat Vial this in, they cannot play the Gargaroth until their next turn. So that's Reflector Mage for those of you who don't know. So if our opponent does the exact same thing as last turn, well, it sucks because they will have the ring and another ring, I mean. But if they just go like copy Gargaroth here, we are ready for that. We are so ready. Come on, activate your Reflection Kiki, copy Elder Gargaroth. We are doing nothing, like we are here just happy. Glorybringer. Protection from white. Oh my god. Protection from white. I do not deserve this. Protection from white. Oh my god. We got bested in the marketplace of ideas. Yep, that's all I can say. I just died. Why didn't I oh no, I should have taken a screenshot of that. Okay, Sanctifier en-Vec has to be good. And Dismember has to be decent at least. The Drannith Magistrate is whatever, yada yada yada. So, I don't think the Dauntless... I don't think Lavinia is good. Like, they have nothing to Lavinia. And I don't think Jirina is good. Like, oh, we are going to trade for a lightning bolt. Stonebreath Dragon! Oh my god. I have not recovered. I should have taken a screenshot. This hand is awesome. Stormbreath Dragon in Modern in 2023 year or of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I cannot believe this. This hand is nice. It's a bit flooded, but Inti is great. I'm exploding. What are they doing? Stormbreath Dragon. I cannot believe this. Utopia's Pearl. Should we play the 2-drop or should we play Inti turn 2? I think Inti, right? Inti has to be better than a random 2-drop from our deck. Than not affecting the board, sorry. Ooh, especially with a specialist. Especially with a specialist, I'm so funny. The only problem now is we don't have a 2-drop for that Aether Vial. But now if Inti dies, we play Traction Specialist and get it back. So that's pretty awesome. Delighted Havling, no other play? We are Reflector Mage in that's it. I mean, it has to be right. In that case, do I want to activate Inti? I mean, I want to attack with it. You can force of vigor my Aether Vial, styling your clothes, that's fine. Wow, even another one? Yeah. I'm going to use the Reflector Mage, but I do not think I want to activate the Inti ability. I don't think so. Just feels like lost value. At least next turn we could hit a land in this situation, for example. Okay, so our opponent kept a 1-lander. It's very interesting that they chose to play Utopia's Sprawl second. At least it's very interesting to me. Ooh, we are going to tempo them out. Oh yeah, we are tempoing, baby. I mean, I'm going to attack first and discard the Unclaimed Territory and see what happens after that. I'm going to put the counter on the Reflector Mage so it survives a Lightning Bolt. But I'm like, I don't care what I hit here. Wow. Such a masterful player. Discard a land to hit another land. I'm not even sure I want to Aether Vial here. I'm pretty sure I want to do this play. But that Aether Vial seems that is going to go under Inti next turn, so let's not hit it. Yeah, tempo. What is tempo, you ask me? Reflector Mage is tempo. The tempoest. Do I want to change anything? This doesn't... Only artifacts. Yep, no, that's fine. Okay, we have a hand with a lot of mana. And Adeline, which seems good. Like 4 mana, 4 toughness creature. I think, I'm not an expert. I think 4 toughness creature are good against Lightning Bolt decks. I imagine the play has to be Aether Vial first. Over Noble. Noble. I think so. I'm pretty sure about that. So like Noble Hierarch will allow me to play turn 2 Adeline, but I think turn 3 Adeline will be good enough. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I have been wrong before. Not many times, just 1 or twice today. That's a very good reason to not play Noble Hierarch. Yep. I feel so smart right now. Like the smartest person on earth. Completely forgot Uran 6 exists. I gave all those during the deck test. Oh yeah, Uran 6, Orcish Bowmasters, do not play Thalia, yada. And here we are, keeping a triple Noble Hierarch hand. I'm an idiot. That's it. Don't be like me. Be like Mike. Again? Force of Vigor, Silent Force of Vigor? Our opponent is a certified criminal. Yes. Worry not, for I will turn all those Noble Hierarchs into Inti triggers. Easily, actually. Inti is totally going to die next turn. Like, 0 chance it's not dying. But our opponent has like 2 cards in hand. Because they brought in Force of Vigors, like a bunch of Force of Vigors. That's so weird to me. Okay, if they play Blood Moon here, we are done. I don't think we can beat a Blood Moon from this position. On the other hand, if they have nothing, because they kept a very shitty hand, I'm going to play Adeline. I'm pretty sure that's right. And attack Ren. They can kill Inti now. But they have 2 cards in hand, and we don't know what they are. Okay. Attack there. Create a token that attacks there too. Discard a noble. And I will make the 1-1 into a 2-2 so it doesn't die to Ren minus next turn. Reflector Mage. Okay, what do we have? What removal spell is this? Oh, Endurance. Shit. That seems unfair. Plain Endurance. Okay. Annoying. Like, very annoying. I completely forgot about Endurance. I was thinking they had a dragon in hand, which they may also have, by the way. They could totally play a dragon now. At least they don't seem to have removal. Unless this is... Gargaroth again? Shit. We cannot really beat a Gargaroth. Like, for real. Okay, I'm going to kill Ren here. I think this should be good enough to kill Ren. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, it doesn't kill Ren, but it trades with Gargaroth, and that's good enough for me. They can of course just jump block the token with this, and then let Ren die. So that's a perfectly reasonable play to make. They can also kill the Adeline and block the token with Endurance. That's also very reasonable. Okay. They will probably make a 3-3 in this situation, which I don't love. Drawing a card. Gargaroth is annoying, like super annoying. Okay. Ooh. The One Ring again. Annoying and unexciting. We have literally 0 ways to punish the One Ring, right? In our deck. That I don't like. We're going to name it with Anointed Peacekeeper. That's something, I guess. So we cannot really attack now into that Endurance. Okay, so Sanctifier en-Vec sounded like a great idea when I sideboard it in, but it's not a great idea versus all green creatures. So maybe this card sucks. I don't think it does. Like, it's unkillable. You can make it bigger. Remember when you play against humans and they always had that lieutenant, and we haven't seen any lieutenants yet. Okay, at least next turn this can attack as a 4/4, which isn't bad. They can die to their own ring. Have we thought about that? They have 1,000,000 mana, but they could die to the ring. It's a bit worse to pay 2 mana for the ring to draw. Not that much worse, just a bit worse. Especially not at this point in the game. Okay. Okay, do you have more plays? This doesn't make me happy. Mouse. Ouch. I don't think we can win this game. I mean, they can die to their own ring. We can draw like 4 Thalia's Lieutenant in a row. That would work. 4 Thalia's Lieutenant in a row. That will work. First one. Thalia's Lieutenant. Not that. I want to attack with Peacekeeper here as a 4/4. Make them block with Endurance plus Delighted Halfling, kill Endurance, and then have a better board than they do. That may work. Yeah, like I don't think the extra mana in the ring is going to be relevant right now. They have 1,000,000 mana. So let me do it like this. Also, we may find a plains. That would be nice. Whoa, that's nice. Now they cannot really block. I mean, they can, but our thing tramples. Yeah, do that. This is a lot of damage our opponent is taking here. Our 4/4 tramples. So they go to 10, take 2 more from the one ring. Wow, that was a very good hit. Like, super top. I was thinking they may not block after saying it, and I would have killed the Magus and then play Sanctifier, which wasn't a bad choice, but now they have to pay 2 to draw, and if they want to play another ring, oh, that's so much mana with double Arbor. Another one ring is 6 mana, which they have. They have more than 6 mana actually. They have 8. But if they haven't found another one ring, they're not in their best spot ever. A Gargaroth will be annoying. Yeah, that seems like a ring to me. Can the Great Creator? I mean, that's... What are we searching for? Not another ring? A Snaring Bridge? With 5 cards in hand? Okay. I mean, I can attack with all of my creatures right now. Almost all of my creatures right now. Can we draw Dismember? Dismember is lethal, right? Not anymore. Shit. Wow, that was a great turn for our opponent. Like, insanely great. I don't think we have any outs here. That's not even good right now. I'm going to attack with the human token at Karn, I think. So they cannot search for another ring to get out of this one. And just hope they never find another ring. It's not a great plan. But it's a plan, I guess. Yeah, them blocking makes a lot of sense. because they really need that card to get an extra ring. I don't think we can win this game, but we'll see. Like, I was laughing about the Force of Vigor play, but it really changed the texture of the game, not having access to our Aether Vial, because we could have done a lot of stuff like end step, play Noble Hierarch. I don't know how to pronounce that card. Doesn't matter. Muscle, but losing to Red Ring Ponza, like, this is amazing. They have so much mana right now, like insane amount of mana. Is this another ring? It seems so. 6 mana, sadly. Stormbreath Dragon. It can attack, actually. It's very funny. Now it cannot. Ah, yeah, it can. It's a 4/4. I thought it was a 5/5. Still can attack. And they are attacking. Okay, no fear. I guess they have more plays in the second main phase. Yep. Yep, they do. And they probably have another ring. If they don't have another ring, they cannot. They may die, but I'm pretty sure they do. Also, they have Karn, so they can probably search for another ring. There was a way to deal 1 damage here. They have another card to play? No. Fable? Okay. Still no ring. They have Karn. Maybe they forgot to activate Karn? Okay. Oh, they are in the red. Regarding, I will say, they're in the red regarding time, like they are on 5, on 4 minutes or something. So maybe they got nervous. Still, like, there's no way we win this, right? This is the first ring they played. Like, if this was like the third, maybe they're not finding another one, but there's no chance they don't find another ring. Like, they can activate draw 5 and win. Yeah. They have 7 cards in hand versus our 1 Dismember. Who will win? Clothes will win. Oh, he's a creature. So funny. It's not every day that you see a creature Clothes. Are they going to Monstrous Stormbreath Dragon? How big is this Monstrous? It's Monstrous 3. Not going to block. They're not going to Monstrous, right? I should kill it, I guess, before I take a lot of damage. Like, this is even in damage. So... Oh. Oh my god. You just saw what I did there, right? Like, now they make it monstrous and I die. Oh my god, it's been a really long day. Oh my god. Now I'm losing to Stormbreath Dragon because I'm an idiot. They're double checking, I guess. What are they doing? They just have to activate. And we die. Because I killed myself. Should have taken the 4. And that's it. Ah, well, I don't die because it gets -5 from -5. I'm an idiot, but I'm not the greatest idiot in the world. Now they have sadly 6 mana. If they don't have a ring, they die. They have to have a ring. Like, there's no chance they don't have a ring here. Yep, there it is. Yeah. Are you going to draw? You know, just for fancies. We don't have a way around the ring. I hate that. This deck is very soft to the One Ring. Like super soft. That's weird to me. Okay, we are conceding now because that Clothes will kill us. Yeah. Okay, let me view my deck. Do we have anything to do against the One Ring? Like, this doesn't do anything against the One Ring. This doesn't do anything. Nothing. Like, this is the closest thing we have an anti-ring. Peacekeeper. Okay. Okay, after that very impressive round, we are going to... Ooh, this is a wonderful hand. So, Aether Vial into Noble Hierarch. We could go turn 1 Noble, turn 2 Double Vial. I'm pretty sure playing Vial first is right. Has to be. I'm not another Vial expert, so you can tell me, but I'm pretty sure it has to be right. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe it isn't. Steam Bench? Is this a Ragavan? Oh. Evoke Grief? Oh. We don't really have a plan now. They took our Vial so fast. Like, that was very fast. Surprisingly fast. Okay. We are just going to draw Lavinia and win the game. Inti is not Lavinia, but it's not so bad. Let me do the classic Thalia's Lieutenant. Put Noble Hierarch into play with the trigger on the stack and grow our things. We're going to go Inti, discard my Reflector Mage so it comes back with the Living. Big brain. That's not going to be enough, of course, when the time comes. Shit. I really need to find Lavinia here, so I cannot afford to put Lieutenant into play. Just going to attack with Lieutenant. Discarding, as mentioned, Reflector Mage. Come on, Lavinia. Come on, Anointed Peacekeeper. That's like 5 cards we can draw, right? That's a lot. Come on, one of the... That's not it. That's also not it, right? Like, we can redraw into a Lavinia. Lavinia. Unhappy. Okay. Now they kill us? Like, we cannot beat a living end. What? They didn't have living end? What's going on? Yes, I will do it correctly. We have a lot of damage here. Like, you are dying. It's amazing. Like, it seems they always have it, right? But sometimes they don't. Okay, we won easily. So against Living End, Meddling Mage has to be good. Drannith Magistrate has to be good. And Sanctifier and en-Vec has to be at least decent, right? Like, they play Grief. They play the Red Cycler. And that's it. But... Oh, we have Jirina too. Wow, we have a lot of hate versus Living End. I don't love the 3-drops, like Extraction Specialist doesn't seem the matchup for. And a couple of Reflector Mages probably out. I'm going to bring the Sanctifiers. They have to be better than a random Adeline. Okay, we have a lot of hate. And they don't have Fury. So... Humans. Humans is the best tribe in forever in modern. Skip, I guess. Not a great hand. It can be very fast because we can really like deploy our stuff. Human. I'm only human after all. So this, when you attack, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card with mana value 3 or less, put it into your hand. Always you may put it into your graveyard. Now the problem is like we draw Lavinia or Bust, right? Because they have like, well, we can draw Lavinia, we can draw the other one that exiles graveyards, Jirina, and we can draw Sanctifier en-Vec. Would be not great, not horrible. I'm going to play the Inti. I mean, I guess the other guy is better. The Kellan. They may also not have it again, you know. What if they don't have it? If they have it, we are dead. Like, we cannot beat any form of living end. So maybe I should have kept a heavier hate hand. Okay, we are dead. Not even going to let them live in. So maybe I should have kept a hand with more stuff. I would like to play first. I mean, we have a lot of hate in this hand, and a lot of lands. This has to be a keep. It's just not a great keep. I'm going to put down Parish, I guess. Like, turn 1 Noble, turn 2 Adeline is a very big clock. The moment they do not have... Like, is this better? So this is not fast enough versus like turn 3 living end. But if they don't have turn 3 living end, which they may not, this hand is... I mean, this hand is way worse right now. Like, right this second, this hand is way worse. I can also still draw a Lavinia. Or the other. We have a lot of hate cards. Oh, Jirina. Wow, this is going to be great, right? Now we play Adeline. And next turn we play Jirina, exile the graveyard. So you can sacrifice it and get it back. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. This is wonderful for us. Wow, that's even more wonderful. Let me play this. I don't need to take any damage here. They may have subtlety. If they have subtlety, we are in a tough spot. But I don't think they do. They seem to have X6. Exactly. Wow. And this is like 1,000,000 damage approximately. Now I think we win. Like, even if they live in end here, we sacrifice the Jirina, it comes back, and we have a bunch of power in play. So that sounds good to me. What are they going to do? Cycling. Sure, you can cycle. Good. Living end has to be decent. Like, we have a great clock and a lot of hate. Rhino seems harder, because the Rhinos are just so good. Okay, Chris MTE77. I believe this is a Spanish Andalusian player. Still, like, I still do not find why I should play Noble Other Hierarch, Other Vial, so I will keep doing the same play. I could see this hand being a Hierarch hand, since we do not have a 2-drop. Because usually what's good against this play is that you play a 2-drop with your mana and you play the Noble Hierarch with your Vial, and then for turn 3 you have like so much stuff. This seems like Amulet to me. But without a 2-drop, maybe this wasn't the best. It just feels so lame to go late with the Vial. See? Perfect. Like, I think this is better than the alternative. Because this turn we could have play Inti and Vial, but we will have one less counter on Vial. Also, instant speed Reflector Mage has to be good against Amulet. Like, has to be. Unless we are dead. Which I don't think we are, because this is... Okay, playing Boseiju and playing Arboreal Grazer. That's good. Yes. So what I think is going to happen here is, in my upkeep, I'm going to put the Noble Hierarch into play. Well, they can Boseiju. I think I'm going to put Noble Hierarch into play. Yes, yes. And Reflector Mage that Dryad. They can Boseiju all they want. And I think I will discard Inti just for the trample damage. Also, well, maybe a land. Lavinia. Lavinia is not bad against them. We cannot play it, but it's not bad. Okay. They will find an amulet here, so they have a Titan. That's it. But we couldn't really do anything against that. Like, Titan just beats us. With the Vial on 3, you can do something, but we need one more turn for that. I mean, technically not dead here. Oh, okay, they're going to go for the multiple Titan line. That makes sense. When you have 2 amulets, it's just fireworks all the way. So maybe we are dead, no matter what we do. Summoner's Path for another prime time. Yeah, so now you can give both of them haste, and the one we don't block double strike. That's enough. Yep. Yeah, that's... We cannot beat this. I mean, technically with an extra Reflector Mage from the top, we could, I guess, right? Because they are attacking for 16. No, because with the double strike land, if they have it, like they make have it in hand, of course, make them show you. It takes like 2 seconds. Okay, that's not double strike, so we are not dead right now. Pretty sure we will be dead. It seems like we will be dead. Because they have conveniently found white and red lands, respectively. Okay, there it is. Now we're dead, we don't need them to click anymore. Let's see what we want from our sideboard. It seems like Magus and Meddling Mage are a no-brainer. And this has to be decent, right? Like, at least it destroys the amulets, so that's something. We don't care about graveyards. Lavinia has to be better than Kellan. Peacekeeper is fine, just making them pay extra. Yeah, we don't care about specialists here. Reflector Mage is fine, like, had we had one more turn with the Reflector Mage up with Aether Vial, that would have been enough, I think. This is a terrible hand. How can anybody play this deck? Like, it's just terrible. Like, I cannot keep this. Okay, this is much better. This is way better. Let's put back this and this. I guess with Inti we will have enough to find the land for the Magus. That's my bet. And I hope Magus is good enough. Aurora Razor is annoying. Very annoying. Is Lavinia good right now? No, I don't think it is. Inti has to be better here. So next turn, if we don't get the land for the Magus, we can search for it. Should I attack discarding Lavinia? So I have a 3-3. Actually, maybe... Yeah. It sucks, but... I think we need the pressure. So basically, Lavinia was a lava spike. Or a removal if they block. Versus having a Choo-Choo that's just going to die all the time. I think that was a better play. Okay, that's annoying. They have a forest, that's the most annoying part. Here. I like that one. That's for sure. But I need the land. So give me a land, please. Okay, I think we're dying now. So had I kept Lavinia, now I could have played this turn to play around Summoner's Path. And we will have missed 2 attacks, right? Because... So 7 damage. We will have dealt 0 damage. What is this? Thalia West. Okay. For semi-growth chamber. Okay. Okay. Dismember. Okay. Well, at least we are not dead. They have 6 mana in play. If we draw a land. Come on, land. Come on, land. Come on, land. Come on, land. Shit. Okay, I think now we're dead. Because they're going to have a Titan. We cannot beat a Resolve Titan. If they don't have the Titan here, for whatever reason, we win. But they already used Thalia West, so they have the Titan, like 100%. Okay, can we win with a Titan in play? Reflector Mage into Magus? That would be the... No, right, Valakut. Yeah, I forgot about Valakut existing. Yeah. Amulet has to be like a terrible matchup. It was never a great matchup to begin with. Yep. Okay. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Bad matchup, bad matchup. 2 bad matchups in a row. Not in a row, first round and third round. Okay. Humans is just not my deck. I cannot keep a hand that's all 2 drops. Like, it makes no sense. Right? At least this hand has a 1 drop. We can do stuff with it. Yeah, this has to be way better. Like, how are you winning a game that your first plays turn 2 Thalia's Lieutenant? How is that a game you want to win? So I believe we have to make use of the London Mulligan. Champion of the Parish. Please don't give my Champion of the Parish. That would be so rude of you. Wow. That's a 1 mana 2/2 menace that just grows and grows and grows. So for those of you who know, this is a 1 mana 1/1. At the beginning of your end step, if you descended this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on it. 3 mana, sacrifice it, target creature gets -X, where X is the power of the thingy. So it's like a really solid card, actually. Like, because Descending is just fetch lands, like even a discard. Like if you discard to Fable, that distance, like you can trigger descent very easily in Modern. I like it. We saw that when we played Molten Collapse, right? Okay, our opponent is at 14. We almost have them. So this seems like Rakdos, the roller Rakdos, which doesn't seem to be the best pair in the world, but without Fury, maybe. Also, we do have 3 Sanctifier and en-Vec in our sideboard, and that seems like a banger of a card. Now that thing is going to be a 3/3. It's just solid. Okay. Wow. A 3/3 and a 2/2. And it has menace, like, it's really aggressive. I really like it. Can we draw? I don't even know what I want to draw. That. Exactly that. That's exactly what I had in mind when I was thinking about what to draw. I mean, I wanted a 1-drop. So, yeah. Got what we wanted. This is a lot of damage. This is the old humans, right? Like the... Wow, my creatures are just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. That's what I remember about playing against humans. Like all the time. Now, we have... Wow. This was a turn 3, that's for sure. We're attacking for 10. They have to champ block, right? They cannot go to 1. Like, going to 1 just means no fetch lands for you. For your giant aggro deck, or whatever this is. Like, they took 6 damage on their own. We dealt an extra 7, and now they had to champ block. We are not in such a bad spot. Next turn we play Jirina, exile the graveyard so they won't have Delirium. And see from there. Traverse the Urbenwald? Sure. Is this like Jan Death Shadow? Could be that. Death Shadow versus humans. That's an old school battle. Is this going to be like a Tarmogoyf? Tarmogoyf would be so bad right here with the Jirina. Have they descended? Does that count as descending? Yeah, from anywhere. So like the surveil trigger with round right channel counts as descending. So good. Did you discard a Tarmogoyf? And now you are basically dead to a human while having to double champ. It's not like they can do much. This is not lethal, but they're going to 1 life. Bitter Reunion doesn't seem awesome. Seems just fine. Sell your graveyard. Trigger. All of the triggers. This is almost lethal. Not quite. But they are going to have no creatures after this. Yeah, your classic humans. This is what I remember about it, not what we have been doing before. Amulet didn't give us much time though. I feel like Amulet is just having all the crazy draws, like the nut draws every turn now. Like before it was like, yeah, sometimes they have double Amulet and kill me, but it's fine. And now it's like they always have it. Between Saga, the extra stuff, and the new land, now the Spelunking to have more value. I don't know, like the deck seems very powerful. And we're playing humans because we don't care about power. We just care about tribes. Sanctifier seems good. And I guess Dismember has to be decent at least. This has to be good against a Delirium deck. Kellan has to, like, I want kind of everything. No, I don't want Lavinia. Also, Reflector Mage, just medium, I guess. Anointed Peacekeeper, not so good. Can I take out another vial? Maybe. I need to take out one Reflector Mage. It seems just medium. Like bouncing one drops not so good. No Lando, no party. What a problem having here with this humans list. Like humans used to have this pseudo prison vibe, right? Like you had Phantasmal Image to have extra copies of the good humans, and you had Meddling Mage and all that. And now it's like, nope, you don't have any of those. And I don't know, it just feels like your beatdown plan is not as good as other plans. So if you are not doing the taxes / prison plan you used to have before, what are we doing now? Wow, I really hit my table there. Pop. Not sorry. Not sorry about that. Why would I be sorry? I'm completely unapologetic. Unapologetic. Speaking is so hard. They took Inti, which is our value engine, I guess. There was a time, like, I don't know when, but a time, I thought taking out Aether Vial versus discard decks was reasonable, right? Because you just wanted the full value, and that's basically like lands, and they are bad top decks and everything. But I was told by Regional Championship winner Miguel Castro that you really need Vial to compete, because you need the extra efficiency Vial gives you, and the like Vial is not, yeah, it's a bad top deck, but it's also like a broken card early game, right? And the extra mana it gives you, it compounds a lot, and I don't know, like you just really need the card. Okay, this is Tarmogoyf. Wow, we're playing humans versus Jan. This is a good moment for you to go back and check on Raid Duke, Pro Tour Bilbao, round 14, I think it is. Versus Taejunghao. Oh my god, I'm so bad with names and memory. But yeah, it was a great match. You should watch it. And if you speak Spanish, you can go to the Itaca channel and watch it there, reviewed by yours truly and David Playmobil. But only in Spanish. I mean, you can watch it if you don't know Spanish. It's just like we do comment over the games in Spanish. So partidas épicas de Magic. Adgestes. What a weird name. I'm not blocking here. A land will be fine. Like Reflector Mage versus Tarmogoyf is decent. Not incredible, but decent. It's just like usually what you want with Reflector Mage, of course, is just the tempo advantage, right? Like I get something on the board, you get something out of the board, I suddenly can attack, and you are behind, now you cannot attack, so the race is mine, etc, etc, etc. So it's indeed Death Shadow. Okay. Alan will be fine. Now, Adeline or Reflector Mage? Could Reflector Mage the Tarmogoyf, I could Reflector Mage the Death Shadow, I could Adeline and attack for 1,000,000, so it would be like 4 and 4 and a 1/1. But then on the crackback they will attack for 4, 7. They could attack for a lot on the crackback, and I don't like that. I could also Reflector Mage the Shadow and then next turn do the Adeline play. I think I'm going to do that. So taking out of the Shadow here for 2 turns means like the life total is suddenly not a resource like it usually is. So I think this is good. Because now usually there would be take 6, now my Death Shadow grows. But in this situation it's like, are you going to take 6? Because your Death Shadow is stranded in your hand for an extra turn. What if I play a Picula here, which we actually don't have the Picula art, because Mana Traders... Chris, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. It's Mana Traders' fault, not mine. I'm very respectful of original arts when I can. Especially, like... It just feels like kind of disrespectful to make the invitational art cards with a different art. Like, what's the point there? I really don't get the Bitter Reunion. Really, like, the rest of the deck seems like a regular Death Shadow deck, but what's with the Bitter Reunion? Do they have, like, Archon Persist? Something like that? As I was saying, like, the invitational cards are about a person, right? Whoever made the top 8, whoever won, what have you. Making it a different art, it just feels like, loses its purpose. I'm going to get this up to 3 because I have a 3-drop for sure. So yeah, and if I draw a land, I could Horizon Canopy looking for a 2-drop. Yeah, not the greatest draw in the world, but I think we are very fine. Adeline being 2 humans to double trigger Thalia's Lieutenant and Champion. That's pretty neat. I think this is lethal. As a mana screw opponent. Yep. Okay, 2-2. Let's go for the 3-2 and we'll be so happy. Okay, Corky Boy. This hand sucks. Keep. So my logic behind keeping it is that I like to keep all the hands and I'm regretting every life choice. I'm going to play Champion. Usually I would play Aether Vial, but I don't want to get hit by Ragavan. And yes, I know, I have said, playing a blocker versus Ragavan, not great. Also, this seems like a mono-red deck, not like your classic blue-red Murtide. Oh my god, Searing Blaze. Are we playing against Barn? Ragavan Barn? No, I wanted that one. That one was a good one. Shit, Ragavan Born. I'm going to name human. And I'm going to play Lavinia to try and block. The reason to play Lavinia here is that next turn we really want to play Noble Hierarch and Thalia's Lieutenant, so at least the Noble Hierarch can block Ragavan. Also, getting the blue card into play before a possible blue moon if they are playing like some kind of mono red deck and not necessarily burn. So those are my reasons here. You may or may not agree with them. I don't really care. I do care. Please explain to me in the comments why my play was wrong. This is a call for action for you. Take it. Your country needs you. We're going to lose to turn 1 Ragavan with double removal. I mean, we are humans, so we will lose to a bunch of removal spells. Wow, they can play my Champion of the Parish? That doesn't seem right. It's a Champion of the Parish, not the Champion of the Monkey Zoo. Yeah, they're playing it. Unbelievable. And they can hit more humans with Ragavan. So this seems like to be burned. Wow, so funny. So usually this matchup was fine for humans because the moment you had a human with 4 toughness, like you were so ahead. But of course, like Barn is fine versus creature decks because, well, Searing Blaze. Have you read this card? Like what our opponent did? Turn 1 Ragavan, turn 2 Searing Blaze. I mean, is it better than turn 1 Goblin Guide, turn 2 Searing Blaze? Not damage wise, but they have stole a Champion of the Parish and they have 2 treasures, so you know, kudos to them. Why is Ragavan not usually played in Barn? So you can. There was an episode of the Resleevables where Patrick Sullivan talked about this, the old Resleevables, right? Not the new ones on YouTube. And basically the idea is like with Barn, you are playing all Barn spells, of course, and your creatures are creatures that you cannot really answer in an efficient manner. And also, like, since they are all hasty, you usually take damage from answering them because well they attack you and then you kill them. Ragavan, when you have to say go, well they kill it, trade 1 for 1 and that's it. And if you're trading 1 for 1, you're losing. You need to trade 1 for 1 while they take damage. Right? So Searing Blaze, 1 for 1, 3 damage to you, basically 2 for 1. When Adeline was played, it's like, yeah, you kill Adeline, you took 2. I attacked you, Goblin Guy, you took 2. And that's the idea, right? Like, you answer their threats at a disadvantage, and also, since you cannot really interact with the stack, you will die to eventual burn spells. They have another Ragavan, 100%. I block with Lieutenant because if we draw another Lieutenant, the first one will grow bigger. Okay, now it grows. They may have just like a bunch of burn spells in hand or a bunch of lands. They did cycle a land and find nothing. So I'm attacking here and I'm going to try to kill them as fast as possible. Even if they have another Ragavan. Yeah, boom, boom, 3-3. A Lieutenant would have been better, yeah, because it will have left a counter and all that. Boros charm my face. Well, 4. Wow, Boros. Oh, maybe they have lands in hand. Idiot. Okay, yeah, we're dead. I get the idea. We're dead. Okay, sideboard wise, Sanctifier and en-Vec sounds good. This doesn't have lifelink or anything relevant. This has a lot of text but nothing relevant. We're not going to play Dismember. We're not going to play Magus or Meddling Mage. Just those, and Lavinia seems terrible, so that seems like an easy change. Oh, Reflector Mage has to be even worse than Lavinia. 3 mana, 2-3, bounce something? Oh, that sounds terrible. That like Reflector Mage sounds so bad and so expensive. I want to play Lavinia over it. Maybe I would like to play Magus, but I cannot justify that. Let's play Meddling Mage over Lavinia. At least, like, if you name Lightning Bolt or Searing Blaze, you're fine. Ooh. Versus Barn. On the draw. Okay. Mom raise no cover. Mom didn't raise no cover. I mean, if they have a creature draw, this is fine. Yes, I want to use this. If they have a burn spell, we need to draw land. That's like it's not that hard actually. Just let's draw a land here. One land. If I can play champion into a 2-drop, I will be so happy. Into probably Coppercoat to protect my other 2 humans. Or maybe Kellan. Kellan, start attacking, start drawing extra cards. That sounds good. Seal of Fire. Are they playing DRC? Maybe, I guess. Like, that's the only reason I would see to play Seal of Fire. Downrange Channeler. So is this like 2023 born? Okay. Okay. White mana? Prismatic Ending? Wow. I have no words for that. I mean, if our opponent is trying to kill everything we play and we are missing land drops, at some point we will draw lands and have more stuff than they do, and they are not attacking with creatures. What you usually want to do, of course, is like Goblin Guide, Ragavan, like what they did last turn, right? Like attack you while I kill everything while I attack you, because they are not a control deck. They cannot go like kill everything, draw 5 cards. So whatever. I mean, they can kill everything, but at some point we are going to have a 2-2 alive because they will have no more cards. I think we have entered they are trying to burn us phase of the game, but they have spent Seal of Fire and Prismatic Ending on killing our creatures. And maybe Lightning Bolt here? I mean, are we in a great spot? No, by a long shot. But we are not in the worst spot either. We are 13 life versus 3 cards in our opponent hand. Okay. Sunbake Canyon, what a card. Burn will be very unplayable without it. I mean, had we drawn a land there, we'll be fine. The moment we start dropping Coppercoat Vanguards, I think we'll be fine. Even Jirina, because they most probably have Downrange Channeler. They seem to be flooding, but we need at least one land. Okay, not the best. But we're not complaining. I'm going to play Coppercoat here. Now, if they want to kill the champion, I mean, they have a lot of mana, they can do it. They can, as I said, they can keep killing everything, but we have 5 more creatures in hand. And we may draw another land at some point to not have to take 10 damage from the Horizon Canopy. Okay. Pew! Attack for 3. Okay, we are even in the damage race. Technically we're ahead because we have the creatures on the board and they don't. But this could be a Searing Blaze on our Coppercoat Vanguard. That was nothing. That's weird to me. Okay, I'm not blocking. Oh, thank you. Okay, we're going face. Okay, very well. We have something else. That Monastery Spear has had to be the draw this turn. That's good. I don't want to take more damage. I'm going to play the other Coppercoat. And see what they do. I just don't think taking more damage is worth it. Could attack for 8 and have lethal next turn. I could also leave 2 blockers back. So if I attack, they go like end step Boros Charm you, which I don't think they have because they have had the chance to play it and they haven't done it. I think I'm attacking with just the one. I'm a scary cat. Like, because next turn Champion of the Parish is lethal regardless with just playing any human, especially if that human is Inti. So I'm fine. Okay. Okay, what's going on? Like, okay. Playing Inti here. Am I? I'm playing this guy. I'm scared. This is the silliest thing on earth, but I'm scared about a Deflecting Palm, which is the kind of card our opponent could have in hand and not have played it. Now I'm attacking with everything. I need to have something. Lightning Helix? You know what? They floated red-white. They did. You know what that means, right? You know it. You know it as well as I do. They had it. They had it in hand. They had it. Tell me in the comments right now. Do you think they had the Deflecting Palm in hand? I think they had it. We got them. They had it. I'm pretty sure. Tell me now, please. Just go in the comments. Say, hey, I think they didn't have it. You are an idiot. Blah, yada yada. Or yeah, they definitely had it. You are a genius. / detective. Whatever Jake Peralta said. Did I keep another one lander? Yeah. Usually Vial is very safe, but they have shown to us that they can take care of Vial. Ragavan, huh? Must be nice to always open on Ragavan on the play. Because they didn't do it on the draw, so it's only on the play. Jirina, Dauntless General, Coppercoat Vanguard, Adeline. I'm going to play Jirina since we have 2. Can we draw a 1-drop? I would like to draw. I told you they were going to have Dragon Race Channeler, like that was very clear to me. Did they mulligan this game? I don't think they did, but maybe they did and I didn't realize. But they seem to be low on cards. No, they started with 7. They just have played a lot of stuff. They almost have. Can I draw Champion of the Parish, please? Please, one time, Magic Online. One time, champion. I mean, that's. I just realized I cannot play Jirina. Because I don't have a Rainbow Land. So that sucks. Yeah, without Jirina, I don't think we can win this game actually. So the idea was Jirina, exile the graveyard. We don't take a bunch from Dragon Raid Channelers. But now this is going to be Searing Blaze. And we are so dead. Okay, I don't think we can get back from this situation. Can we afford to take 8 here? No? Do I want to flash in Noble Hierarch and block? No? But going down to 3 versus the Born deck doesn't seem like a winning proposition. Going down to 5 is a bit better. But this means we don't have a play for next turn, which I don't like either. Oh, that was a start. For sure. Ragavan into double DRC into Searing Blaze on the play? Yeah, I don't think we're beating that. I mean, we are so dead. Doesn't really matter, but we are so dead. Do they have the lightning bolt? Yep. Okay, we are dead. We are dead. Wow. Humans, maybe not the best choice right now in Modern. I didn't love the build, but I just think the deck is not so great. But we tried it out, and you can do it now. Tell me if you like humans and how would you play it, because I didn't love this 75. But well, thank you for watching. I will be tomorrow here with another video, so please subscribe to not miss another one and just come back tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. Bye.